Hello and welcome to ADHD TV with me, Jo Richards. I thought I would do a really short series of short videos, she says, with ADHD, tongue-in-cheek, of my life experiences and why they are useful when you are thinking about doing coaching with me or anybody else. It's really good to know, get under the hood of what we've experienced in life, because it just adds another layer of understanding, I think, when you've been in the same shoes as somebody else. So the first one I'm going to start with is bullying. So if I think back to, the very beginning, I had a very challenging relationship with my mum. Now I know she's definitely undiagnosed. I don't know whether she's diagnosed now, but when I was a child growing up, she was undiagnosed ADHD, for sure, blending with a few other things. And it caused I had a very challenging childhood and a really challenging relationship between myself and my mum. So kind of having that life experience really gives me so much empathy. When I found out I had ADHD, I was able to send even more forgiveness and love to my mum remotely. So she chose not to continue to talk to me or have me in her life at the age of 25. So that is 25 years ago. And then I obviously found out I had ADHD 3 years ago. So it was just another level of and puzzle piece that came into my life, which I'm really, really grateful for, because I was able to have a bit more understanding about why certain things happened the way they did, or maybe decisions or behaviour that I was on the receiving end of. You know, it did help to explain a lot, because when you don't know you've got ADHD and life is really hard and challenging and you're having this invisible fight, you know, it's tough. So that's kind of one side of bullying. There is a second side. So obviously that's kind of sort of the youngest experience and the biggest relationship impact that bullying had. And then of course, yes, I've met so many different people in different ways and had loads of other experiences of it. I've had it in the workplace, I've had it in the school playground, I've had it in relationships with partners. So it seems to be a theme. I obviously haven't learnt enough about it yet for it to not be something that I'm continuously being challenged with. I feel like every time though, I'm okay, I've learnt my lesson now, universe, thank you very much. But I do get more experiences, and we get it, you know, you can have huge relationships and impactful bullying, and you can just have it when, you know, complete strangers. I had a situation where this lady had a go at me when I was in a shop, and she actually physically pushed me, and she was upset because I was in front of her and I hadn't gone quick enough. That was an interesting situation. So yeah, it can happen in big ways, and I think it can happen in small ways, but I think it's still impactful. So there's a lot of life experience that I've had that helps me have empathy and understanding for what somebody may be going through in our coaching journey together based on my life experiences. So the first one, layered in several different ways, is bullying. Let me know, leave me a comment. How has it impacted you? Have you got any questions? Is there anything that I can share? Maybe there's a resource or something that I can share with you that will help you process that element. So let me know in the comments below and I will share away. Take care.